for me because they beat Brame already in the season.
Yes.
And Brame looked kind of weak, unfortunately. So this is like the next kind of Goliath that they have to beat in their kind of journey to potentially being a top 2 team. And if this is really, are they as good as people are kind of slowly hyping them up to be? They're the most momentum-based team, I think, in this division so far.
And we heard some sort of good words from the panel regarding their draft. You know, really liking the fact that they got the Zeus through towards the end. I mean, when you look at the hero picks alone, do you sort of agree with that sort of sentiment that Ivy's got something really nice going here, or do you actually prefer Into the Breaches?
Now, this is a surprising Zeus last pick. Teams are often banning out first phase or at least respecting it in that middle portion. Zeus has always been one of the hard counters to Terrorblade because, of course, Terrorblade wants to stand still. You throw that Nimbus on him. Terrorblade, a high armor hero, not really HP hero. Zeus does a lot of damage, so Zeus has always done well against Terrorblade. I'm a little bit surprised we get to see it here, but potentially Into the Breach, maybe they don't care about it because they already have multiple forms of jump for that Zeus, like the panel was mentioning. Terrorblade, you could get Blink Daggers and BKBs quite nicely in your itemization. So maybe they're just going, all right, they picked their Zeus, sure, but let's play around and be super aggressive.
Sure.
That's a high-risk style, though. Often Zeus still comes out ahead in most of those scenarios.
And sort of carry-wise as well, we've seen before Low Skill having some great games on the Naga Siren. And we'll see. Jibe is able to get in, and yeah, with that move into the breach, we'll be able to secure the majority of the bounty runes here, 3 against the 1. So a nice little bit of a starter for them there. But yeah, Naga Siren as a carry, whilst we don't see it quite as much as we see the Terrorblade, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like in the matchup there's quite a nice strength to the Naga Siren, right? The ability to sort of reset very easily with the song when sort of Metamorphosis comes off as one of them, for an instance.
Yeah, also the building on top of that, it's in the fights, the itemization has changed a little bit where these Nagas go for, let's say, Manta into Ags. The additional cast range on your Ensnare allows you to kind of lock down the Terrorblade from a distance, and then you throw the illusions in, and it's hard for the Terrorblade to find the correct Naga. If there isn't any AoE damage, luckily Into Breach already have that covered, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, in regards to the one-on-one duel, Naga often does do really well against the Terrorblade.
And how do you reckon the lane's going to go here for Low Skill? Into the Breach between the Sand King and the Hoodwink have enough to deal with, you know, Low Skill's ability to CS with his illusions? Can they clear them out? Can they get aggressive on him?
This is kind of an interesting lane where I feel like if Sand King gets that early quick kill and then gets a bit of advantage, you can probably push the Naga out. But on the flip side, this Naga, you have to respect how tanky she is. And if you don't have a level of advantage and pressure her, she will just be able to push out the lane with illusions, then go to the small camp with the real hero and just complete free farm. So I think the next couple minutes will be the identifier on can Into the Breach actually stop Naga from free farming in this lane. And so far, it's looking like Ivy's just having a good time.
And for both of these teams as well, you know, in Division 2, out of both lineups, have there been particular players on each side that's impressed you this tour round?
Ooh. I gotta say, I think Oteka for Into the Breach, the carry player, he's been one of the nice kind of surprises. I remember he was actually a little bit of aggression from Zeus mid.
It's going to tank a few.
A lot of tower hits.
Tower hits there for that attempt. And both of them do have the bottle up and running. And they will get their respective water runes here, top and bottom, so they'll both be fine.
But no, yeah, Oteka, he was very much a pub player, Eastern European lad. Didn't really, I think he played on maybe Nova or some of these tier 2, tier 3 Eastern European teams. And no one really picked him up Western side. And the old Into the Breach, Adzantic and Tano, they messaged me like, yo, we need a carry player. We've lost Shad, unfortunately. We need a new lad. And I was like, I just played against this Oteka guy in a pub. Yeah. And I legit said, yo, message Oteka, see what happens. And then he played with them. And then through playing with them, he's now joined this team. So it's kind of cool that my random DM to the British lad and old Into the Breach is now formed into him indirectly now being here. But
now for sure, it seems to certainly be working.
Nah, you know, top lad, yeah.
4-0 so far here in the tour. Into the Breach with a very good record.
Denied.
He just looks like one of those carry players that has a lot of stability in how he wants to play the game, how he finds his farm, having those just confidence, and also not afraid to have your hero picked early in the draft because you know you're going to play it really well. He gets hit by an arrow, it happens, but no, I think I'm always a fan of these carry players that can, with confidence, play these Terrorblades, the Voids, these kind of bigger cores that aren't so skirmishing like the Bloodseekers and Razors.
So far in the lanes, doesn't look like we're having any struggles really on a sort of a account of any of the cores.
Yeah, all the lanes are very farm hungry, other than maybe this Into the Breach off lane. That's the one lane you need to look out for if there's maybe some kill threat, because into Reach, they're going to be looking for the kills. In doing so, they might also overextend and then potentially die themselves. But no, the Zeus puck lane, that's already transpired into just be farming, and in this off lane, it's really hard for Beastmaster to find kills. You know, this bot lane should be where the first one happens, but often that doesn't happen in Dota games. They're just going to random see a hero die on the other side of the map.
Should be fine here. It's got the Burrow Strike at the ready. And how's that Ring of Health coming out? Do you like
Supreme
this game? Oh, we're going to be able to get him here in the mid.
That's how it goes.
First blood.
Cute.
It was
He'll look for the quick way back up.
Dude, he's been hitting a lot of arrows. He's already... Oh, and Zippy dying bottom.
Oh, he's going to be fine. The Sandstorm back up. We'll stop that last hit coming in, so Jibe will live. Tango at the ready. And yeah, with the Ring of Health picked up, he's going to be fine. And yeah, rushing the Vanguard this game as the Sand King, making sure they can stay sat down here and be pretty unkillable against the Nagasarian. Back in the mid, we'll see the replay of indeed how Cube was able to get in and help take down the puck.
Yeah, we're not really mentioning Cube that much in this game, but he's been silently running around the map, already got the urn picked up. He's arrowed mid a couple times, he arrowed the TB top, just applying this constant pressure. I didn't expect him to be able to kill off this mid puck. Often one of the more elusive heroes for a Morana to try and get a kill on. But I like the way that he set up that arrow. He waited with a couple right clicks, leaped underneath, like above the arrow, sorry. So then it kind of like hit it, and then it hits. He didn't try and do it from distance either, allowing time for the phase shift. And now Supreme as a response, he puts that top river ward. He's like, nah, alright, Cube, please try and gank me again from this area of the map.
It seems like, you know, top lane. I'll take a 26 for 10, doing very well on the CS. So I feel like this can be a lane that sometimes the TB can struggle a bit against the sort of the spam of the Beastmaster, but it seems that's not been the case at all in this game round. I don't know if it's just been sort of the consumables coming out, but Otaker's dealt very nicely with this matchup. He hasn't struggled at all.
Yeah, there's a lot of smaller things happening in this lane to prevent Beastmaster having a little bit of threat with the axes. It's the fact that you have Enigma as the pos 5, keeping the lane back near the tower. Your Morana doesn't really pressure too much, so have been looking elsewhere on the map, even farming jungle with arrow a couple times, then going to mid. If there was a different position 4 potentially, that axis spam would be enabling that 4 to also enter the fight. But yeah, very much not the best lane combo to really pressure TB, as Beastmaster does die in the top lane.
They're able to take him down there.
He just died to the stun of the Enigma, and then the walk down. You have to respect this stun from Enigma. The 2 points in Malefice and then just chasing them down with the Eidolons when they split. It is a lot of damage, paired with the slow of the TB.
And we see with it as well, interestingly enough, with the skill build from Max. I imagine this is because he does inevitably want to be... Okay, no, he's going to put them in the summons. I wonder if he's just holding back because he wanted the passive, but he didn't want to take it whilst in lane because of the reflection. But he'll spend the points now. Was just sitting on 2 points unspent for a while.
Yeah, when you do die, you kind of go, I need to farm. And even if the lane, the boar isn't too great nowadays, you still want to pick it up for when you want to inevitably go jungle. Have the boar plus your Helmadom. But the amount of vision that Into the Breach is using just at securing their jungle. 2 wards at the entry at the top jungle now. Yeah, they really are just trying to enable the Enigma, the farm, the puck not getting ganked on. Cube's going to have a pretty difficult time feeling good. And
they're going to rotate him for Max. Straight away, Supreme in with the Dream Coil. See Cube try to help out, and they can't keep Max alive there. Supreme has the burst, jumps back in, another round of the orb takes him out.
Still pretty awkward though. It took them a pretty decent time. Of course, Terrorblade not having meta available. You know, nice rotation from the puck. The Beastmaster quite pushed up the lane. Quick TP coil all the way back to mid. And I think unfortunately for Ivy, Mobi, sorry, he did actually TP up as well, trying to find an engagement. Wasn't able to find it. Net worth, both mids very even. Kind of the thing with mid, right? You want both your mids to be able to push out the lane mid, look for some fight, farm the small camp. If you don't farm small camp as a mid laner, you're not really the best mid laner. Yeah, a lot of net worth across all the heroes. The only core having a bad game is this Beastmaster. Everyone else, all around 3.2k, 3.3k gold. Jimin, he just died previously, so he just TP'd back into the lane.
Well, get him.
Oh, Harry sniped it. Good lad.
Ari's happy with that one. Easy kill for me.
Oh, look at him. He's giggling. Yeah, he's having a good one.
Jibe was having a bit of a giggle as well, so... definitely having a bit of fun with that.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to steal it, Chief. He could have got away.
Radiant's middle tower is under
The Winter
attack.
Wyvern Cold Embrace inside a sandstorm, nowhere near the tower yet. That's a UK hoodwink for sure.
Back top, Max. Just gonna try and get the pressure onto the tower. See Kadara taking up the action now in this top lane, whilst Taker heads to the safety of the jungle.
It's kind of what I was trying to do bottom right with this Winter Wyvern. This is what the Enigma's doing top. It's both Naga and Terrorblade, best heroes at playing the lane for 7-8 minutes, instantly running into the jungle.
Dire's middle tower
I think the
is
key
under
difference
attack.
here will be, I think Hoodwink's a little bit better at annoying the Naga because you have multiple spells to steal neutral creeps compared to, let's say, the Mirana, who's going to maybe poke ahead and look at Terrorblade and go, yeah, all right, sorry, and then walk back away. But in regards of the flow of the game, both teams perfectly mirroring each other. Five's taking the safe lane, Carry's going to the jungle, Mid's just spamming out. Everyone's mode farm for now. And the Sand King, we haven't really mentioned it, but in regards to that Naga vs Terrorblade matchup, later down the line, if we get to ultra late game, Sand King 25, the blind, you throw that inside an illusion warfare, it's going to be really disruptive.
On top, battling for Kadara, they'll get him. They'll put the Thunder God's Wrath, take him down. The Dream Coil will catch on to Max. As Cube will get taken out by Supreme, they turn towards Max. They'll get the two of them here off the defense into the breach. So big reactions there to Ivy as Ivy tried to, dive in, get the kill on Kadara and get out, but they couldn't. They'll lose two.
Yeah, I just really like the confidence and patience into Breach is providing this game. Supreme on his puck, he just keeps farming mid, and he's only making these moves once he sees Ivy misstep and goes too aggressive. Like, you don't have this innate damage outside of Zeus to find kills, so as soon as you step up near that tower, quick TP coil, they're gonna bleed, they're gonna die. And he's straight back to mid. I really like the efficiencies of Supreme in this game so far.
Radiant's middle tower
Really not allowing Beastmaster any entry into this game. Nakadara. Just walking around the map with his Eidolons. Already level 6. Trying to rush the Vlads into race packed after. Everyone's really nicely leveled in this game actually, because the cores have been somewhat sacrificial in giving up the lane so early on.
And sort of early on, which side do you think has an easy job of taking these towers?
Whoa.
Like, who are we going to see more successfully get more of the map under their control?
It's got to be into the breach. The fact that you can play around meta, the Eidolons of Enigma, covered by the defensive potential of Puck and Sand King in regards to how they take the fights after Ivy initiates, that will allow them more confidence going to an objective, and it will kind of scare Ivy at hitting these tier 1s. You've already seen multiple times Beastmaster looks at the tower or a hero, Puck TPs and kills them. So I think for Ivy, they don't really have heroes that want to hit towers. Beastmaster's been shut down a couple times, so they're going to be very careful with how they make the move. But on the flip side, like I just mentioned, into the breach, if they want to bring the necessary heroes over, they have overwhelming early presence in these fights here. All eyes on into the breach, and they've already got a 3k lead, and once they start knocking down these tier 1s, that will slowly build.
is under attack.
There are no jams around it. Shibe does catch him with the stun. Ari, he's got the setup. They'll take him down here. Another kill for Into the Breach on the bottom lane, and with that, they should be able to push down this tier 1.
It's a pretty cool kill though, to be fair, right? It's the Winter Wyvern in the tree line that you don't really see. You blind stunned him, then you've just thrown in the bushwhack.
Attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
And now this will be the interesting thing. How does Into the Breach respond to Max pressuring this top tower? You're pressuring bottom. Do you give it up? You've already taken bot tower.
Radiant
See, I mean, they could bring Supreme up.
Oh, they are coming up. Yep.
He's going to TP over. The Dream Coil. He'll turn, look for a raw opportunity, but he's not going to get it. They'll just drop the Black Hole to guarantee the kill. Into the Breach, taking these towers and doing an excellent job of holding on to their own. They're getting quite the lead now. 4k up here, 12 minutes in. Just going to use the curse.
No arrow to set up though, but plenty of damage with the 4 points in Starstorm.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'll take your tribute.
On Sand King, he's got the Blink Dagger complete and he's hiding it on his courier. So whilst the Naga illusions are scouting him out, he doesn't want to reveal the Blink Dagger. That's pretty cool. In doing so, you've got Ari with a smoke ready.
Yeah, time to me.
Oh, they might smoke or they might just farm bottom, but yeah, I like the fact that
Dire's top tower is under
he hid the Blink Dagger for a little bit, and now he's posturing on mid lane. Nice heads up play from him there. But now, Ivy again, it's like, guys, we need to take a tower, please.
They'll get it this time round.
They finally brought up the Naga. They brought up the Winter Wyvern, who was attempting to protect bottom. But the trade-off, you're just losing mid.
Mobile's got to be careful.
Blink reveal.
It just collapses in on him straight away with the blink. They'll drop the ult as well. Make sure they take him out. Ivy's got to back off now as into the breach. They'll push down this tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Just being able to take these objectives, as you said, it's just a little bit quicker than Ivy can right now.
Radiant's middle
Second tier
tower
one
has
down.
fallen.
And
Dire's
Terrorblade
top
already
tower
about to
is
complete his
under
Manta.
attack.
Both cores are perfectly, actually evenly farmed. They have near perfect, like, equal itemization, about to hit Manta at the same time. Yeah, it's a nice little even game between the two of them. I guess the main difference is Terrorblade has more heroes to play around right now, so Naga is just mode only farm, whilst Terrorblade, he has some options to pivot between joining the fight with meta and otherwise.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely going to have to be more heavy lifting from low skill, considering how this early game has gone. Stop into the breach. Heading over. See if they can catch here. There's Jibe. He's ready to jump max. They've got the burst strike. Ari, he's got the follow-up bushwhack. Another pick off here towards the top laners into the breach. Continue to be able to roam and take the kills as they please.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Such a hard Beastmaster game after how this game went. There's not a single area of the map where he actively wants to farm, and Naga, such a soak of the map, right? You leave this bot lane, the Illusion's farming the entirety of bot, the real hero maybe looking towards mid, triangle. There's not really any room for Max to farm either, so his deaths right now, it's a product of the carry that he's got. Zeus also quite farm intensive. There aren't these playmakers. So when into the breach, they've got this wide sweep across the Dire side. There isn't an area for Beastmaster to farm his own, so he's kind of, by his own team, being thrown out to the wolves, like, please, you've got to leave our side. If you do this, we're just not going to have any items in our cores. So it might look kind of memey from Max, but honestly, it's just the draft forcing him into this role. Not on 5 right now.
And you like this remote take, you know, he's got the Manta, he was queuing up straight into the BKB, so pretty much showing that he wants to get involved and just continue to push this advantage that his team's already been able to build. As mid lane Max, he just can't catch a break.
Oh, he just shows and instantly dies.
See you in the spring.
Yeah, I gotta feel bad for him. But no, the Terrorblade itemization, this Manta into straight BKB, it's always a question that I think if you ask 10 different carries, they'd give you different answers, right? There's some carries that want the BKB earlier to get that crucial Roshan fight, to get that Aegis, to overwhelm and win the map. Then there's some players that would like to go a bit greedier, continue farming and buy the BKB later, so that once you have it, that 9 second has the best value. It's we get the first Roshan for free, we buy the BKB after, and that'll be the high ground BKB where we've not wasted it 2-3 times prior. So he's just having more respect towards his team.
Cute.
He nearly got out.
That was risky there. He felt that he could come back into the lane and poke at Oteka, but Ari was ready.
He's been on point. Ari's been on point. His bushwhacks moving from bot to top, back to bot. He's always been finding these openings.
Yeah, I love the story about Sam. What was it? He used to be the best Heroes of the Storm player in the world?
Honestly, I've played Dota with this lad in the last month or two, right? Yeah. I never knew this. I'd never asked.
Oh, you didn't know that
I didn't know.
Like a Heroes of the Storm?
So now everyone's like, yo, this lad used to be... No. But no, he's a really nice lad. Supposedly, what, #1 or very highly ranked on the...
Back in the day in Heroes of the Storm, yeah.
Heroes of the Storm leaderboard. But no, I really like his mindset. Obviously, UK player. We didn't have many national players in the higher levels of the DPC scene. Of course, we've held our own in Div 2 EU for quite some time. But no, I think this is one of the breakout UK players that has just a really good mentality. And I think he's really willing to learn and mold into teams.
That's exactly right, because you've got Ari here, new player coming in, and he's playing with some of the classics right now. Supreme, Jibe, these lads, they've been playing pro for a long time, and they've just been able to slot together very nicely here in this lineup, as we're seeing with their wins. And with this first game so far, this best of 3, a very good start for Into the Breach. And Max, not again. He's looking pretty dead. They'll find the Beastmaster once more. Too low skill. He's going to get caught by the Black Hole, but the Winter's Curse. Nicely done there from JM. Puts a stop to the Black Hole straight away. Taker has turned up to the fight. It's going to be in Ivy's best interest to just try and cut their losses and get whoever they can out of here, but the Dream Core holds them down. Song of the Siren from low skill will allow space to the side, but you can see the chase here. Supreme, he's still continuing to move in on them. Was that Song of the Siren, was it enough to actually get them out of it? Supreme, get caught by the ensnare, they'll put the Thunder God's Wrath, but Supreme is still alive, and her Taker's just pushing on. Mobe gets taken down, and Supreme is able to blink out to safety at the side. They won't lose anybody on Into the Breach.
Just a really nice slow walk down from Into the Breach. Ivy tried to disengage from that, but they realized that if they instantly just Song TP'd out, Into the Breach would instantly go for Roshan. So they had kind of half postured, hoping to waste some more resources in the hope to keep the game away from this first Aegis. And in doing so, that happens. So again, it looks very bad for Ivy. The lead is already 10k, but just in staying there alone, they've been able to at least stall out the first Aegis, maybe eke out one more cheap item before the pivotal fight. But yeah, unfortunately for Max, just all out on his lonesome, running around the river on the Dire side, instantly dies. Kadara tries to go for the black hole, but doesn't clip anyone else. Nice curse from the Winter Wyvern, turning that around. But you see here, this is the point where Naga Siren realizes if I don't Song, they're just going to kill these two heroes, go walk into Roshan. And yes, Zeus tries to get the kill on Puck, but Puck's not broken, of course. Able to always survive these fights. Nice little chug of olive oil to get him going. Ivy just aren't really able to take any fights right now.
Oh no, not Max again.
Oh, it's his 8th death. No!
Let him live.
0-8-0, 82 CS.
They've really got it out for Max this game. They're going for him every time. They're just they've shut him down completely.
Or he's even yoinking the tome. Oh, does anyone else need the tome? Nah, to be fair, no one actually needs it. Max is nearly the same level as Winter Wyvern in the game. He's 3 levels behind the Enigma, 3 levels behind the Hoodwink. Yeah, really rough game from the Beastmaster. But it's due to the speed in which Into the Breach have punished him. Supreme, top lad. He's prevented Max any entry to this game. Amazing TPs.
Cube. He's got the setup. That should do it.
All right, look at that.
That's a big kill.
That's a banging kill. The Zeus Morana ganking the puck, or I mean, finding the puck.
I just saw the yours catch him off guard. I don't know if that had been shown already.
It did. Yeah, I feel like that was a... Well, Morana went down very quickly in the previous fight, so he probably didn't get time to click on Cian's items.
Yeah.
Cube's the type of player, though, he's a bit greedier. When he sees the game going rough, he likes to play for himself, and kind of here. Of course, the Yule's helping the team out in regards to additional bit of CC, but going for the Ags. They are lacking damage right now. Naga still not at the fighting shape. Does have Man to Butterfly, though. So able to very quickly farm up and push out these lanes. But the Butterfly is not going to help you at all against the Puck, the Hoodwink, the Sanking.
Yeah, it's still a lot of magical burst, right? If they get on top of low skill with any sort of stun, he's going to be in trouble.
Again, Taker just showing the discipline that he's having as a carry player. He bought this BKB, but he's not forcing his team to really put himself in positions that he's using it. It feels more like an insurance BKB. If Ivy ever get that opportunity where they find him, bam, it's ready. He's using it to kind of safely farm up, and he's going to go for the Skadi after. Just a really methodical game from Into the Breach. It's not getting too hasty and forcing too much. I would like to see them maybe utilize the window in which Naga still isn't too strong pre-BKB. Maybe get a smoke fight, look for Roshan.
JM will show himself. He's going to use the curse to get space to back off, but they might still have the opportunity to chase him down here.
Middle tower is under attack.
As yet, JM will get left behind, but he's able to distract them and make sure that they don't go searching in the trees. So Max this time will be safe.
You say that, but Max is posturing to maybe skip a wave.
No, you think if he does, will they head straight back for him?
Nah, they're just going to rush. Yeah, nice.
All right. It's be a very quick rush here. Otaker, he'll drop the Metamorphosis for this one. Speed it up.
I like that. Just secure yourself to Roshan. Enigma's already completed the Wraith Pact. Everyone's ready. Ooh, Ari actually on the Hoodwink going for the Maelstrom. We don't really see that too often on the position 4.
I like it against the Naga Siren.
Eventually going for the Gleipnir.
You know, a bit more against the illusions. Jibbe will get taken out as he heads up to the high ground. Just give them the space to get the Roshan. We saw Cube try to jump in for a steal, but Roshan, the kill, and the Aegis both going the way of Into the Breach. No Taker, the one to pick the Aegis up. And try for the steal, not quite able to make it happen. But we you know, saw potential there from, you know, the farm that Losko's been able to build up. Jibbe did still die pretty quickly to the illusions with this butterfly on Naga Siren.
Well, that was a Sand King who was a little bit far away from his team, right? You didn't have the cover. Like, Hoodwink's actually really good against Naga. You have this bushwhack. You always be able to kind of group up these illusions away from the heroes. Even just like the Midnight Pulse and kiting away, but yeah. Sand King, a little bit far away. In fairness though, he was positioning himself in a way that if the Naga wanted a song to get into the pit, you'd have to song, let's say, 2-3 seconds earlier, so the value of it once you get into the snipe isn't there. Very much just offering up his body to prevent any of these little comeback plays that they had.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I like the greed of Into the Breach. This is calculated greed. The Hoodwink just farming up the side lane now. Sand King, of course, bots and blink, looking to jump around the map whenever needed. And whenever Otaka says, guys, let me fight, they're going to instantly just group around him and go.
Oh, Ari. They've got the setup. They've got the kill. We'll see Jibbe.
Oh,
Song of the Siren instantly there from low skill. Nice preparation to make sure Jibbe wasn't able to get him with the bow strike. Top lane Kadaro.
Oh, that's a big hole.
His ground and drop the black hole. They tried to go for him, but Kadaro was ready to turn.
Middle tower is under attack.
Even in bot lane though, you heard Jibbe, he kind of pump faked his ult a couple times as the Naga was killing the Hoodwink, but I guess he realized that the Terrorblade wasn't close enough to get the kill. Yeah, and Terrorblade and Naga alone. If those two heroes just right-click each other right now, I don't think Terrorblade's too comfortable with it because he doesn't have anything to really eat through that butterfly. It's more the rest of his team helping kill the Naga, the layered damage that you can provide, and BKB is now complete for this Naga Siren.
All right. I mean, low skills definitely got the items.
I mean, he's kept up farm the entire time. As a consequence of poor old Max, who's had no area to farm this entire game. Oh, he's completed the Helm of Overlord, to be fair, though. That took some time.
And we haven't really got the full ags on Cube. So, you know, considering sort of how things have gone for Max, it's very much been Cube sort of stepping up to be that third core this game with the farm that he has. Into the breach with the Aegis still for 2 minutes on Otaka. They could look to try and poke a bit at the base.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Ivy's got to slow this down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
One good thing about Naga in these type of games, you can instantly get behind them and send multiple illusions to clear out all the waves. You kind of half see him doing it here in regards to like mid pressure. But Into the Breach, they have to be mindful of that. Already you got top being skipped out, mid being pressured. When you have access to so many illusions, you really can just cover all the lanes. Supreme might be forcing out the beacon. Oh, the 50-50, the up or down. He goes up, Naga goes down. Or gets seen by the tier 3 vision, but yeah, the epic chase, there's no way they're going to kill him here. Yeah, low score, just really nice positioning on the Naga Siren. This is some of the most painful Dota to play against.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower.
They do have pretty good heroes to deal with it in regards to Sand King and Puck, but still took them at least 5-6 seconds to chunk through those illusions, and it's only going to get worse as Naga finds more farm.
Oh, for sure, yeah, low skill can, you know, even when they're behind, he can just continue to keep this game going.
As pointing out, going for the Orchid.
So Cube trying for the setup.
Okay, spells thrown out. Hero's not dying.
I mean, Otaka's ready to go with the Metamorphosis. JM looking pretty dead here. He'll cold embrace himself, but the Burrow Strike catches him. Oh, he's going to be able to hide for a second, but they'll see him.
That's not going to feel good if you're Ivy, though. You've just used your Winter's Curse for nothing, and unfortunately, Naga isn't in that wave-skipping position. There will be a window which Into the Breach can knock on this tier 3 high ground.
Yeah, they'll certainly want to try with the Metamorphosis still going, and they have got Black Hole back up.
And the blink on Terrorblade as well, we mentioned this earlier. Okay, nice little arrow. But if the Zeus ever steps up into sanking Blink, Terrorblade, Blink, these heroes will die. If Song isn't used and Terrorblade doesn't have BKB up. Chipping away at the tier 3. Yeah, I think they probably back out here. They're respecting the old Metamorphosis going back on cooldown. Don't want any throw shenanigans.
Yeah, and the Age just gone as well.
Yo, alright. We've not seen Terrorblade Ags for some time. I'm excited to see this. No real changes to it, of course. Gives him some temporary meta and fears the heroes around him. So once the Naga starts swarming on top of him, the Zoo Beastmaster, you just pop that bad boy, get out of here.
Very nice as well.
Coil break, yeah? Yeah.
That's the big one.
Yeah, this... alright.
Yeah.
I love to see when heroes buy some old items that kind of get forgotten.
Mid lane, they do see Jibek. He's got the Lotus. Cube's going to try and chase.
Blink. Terrorblade just TPing into the fight.
Cube wants to keep going for this one. It's gone pretty deep for him.
Very deep.
He really wanted to go for that Yulzino arrow. As far as it was behind the tier 2, didn't stand a chance of getting the combo off into the breach, shut him down.
And you know the game's difficult when your Zeus is going, all right, guys, I'm going Ags Refresher. Sometimes the Zeus's get a little bit more, you know, aggro with their build, but no, he realizes that these fights, it's not about long, drawn-out engagements. He just needs to... Terrorblade steps up, no BKB. Double Nimbus, double ult, you're going to be able to blow him up. Of course, he's got 2,800 HP, but yeah, Zeus will be able to still relatively eat through that pretty well.
Dude, this combo could be... But if they get, like,
Yo.
you know, 3 or 4-man Dream Coil and then just blink...
I'm going to scream if they do.
It's just going to be game over. Like, what do you even do against that? The Dream Coil into the Terror Wave.
Yo, it's setting up for it as well. You just bait out one song. Of course, now it's going to be up by the time that you have the Axe complete on Terrorblade, but you bait out the song, you go back in with a 4 or 5-man coil, the break.
If they hit the coil, you know, Supreme hits a coil, a Taker's going to be there with the Blink Axe, and
do I have permission to scream and be all giddy? Or do you want me to...
Only if he gets the 5-man coil.
Only 5? Okay, fair enough.
Got to be a 5-man.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough. All right, Ivy, could you please group of us 5, please? Yeah. No, to be fair, though, for Ivy, they really can play on the fact that these high ground sieges are incredibly hard. Trying to get the lanes in the correct spot, making sure your Terrorblade has BKB available.
Oh no, Max!
Oh, we've seen this before. The 10th time, to be fair.
Oh, they've got the curse. I mean, low skill is here,
but they don't really have any...
They got the burst for Shibe.
It's Zeus v the world right now. Naga's very scared to walk in.
See the jump forward from Oteka. He's ready to fight. Use the Terror Wave here, but low skill pots the BKB. We'll try and retreat from this. He's been slowed down by the Skadi, but that evasion protecting him a fair bit here with that butterfly.
Song on cooldown.
Still, they're jumping in. They're diving into the base. The Cold Embrace ain't going to be able to save him. That's low skill taken out. Black Hole to the side, dropped onto JM. They're just diving the base here into the breach. They'll take out 3. We need to go and get the creeps, though, of course. Creep waves aren't coming in towards the base right now. So once they'll take some nice kills, they won't be able to go straight away for an objective.
Yeah, I'd be very lucky that the Roshan respawn is over 2 minutes there. If that was a quick respawn, Interbridge instantly would have pivoted straight back to that. They haven't scouted it out yet, but yeah, you can see the difficulties for Ivy in his fights. Max, the sacrificial lamb of the game, does go down for the 10th time here with a quick snipe from Ari, but yeah, you see, they aren't really able to do anything. JM not able to connect on these big ticket curses with a right-clicking core and more controlling them. Otherwise able to get a free kill, but yeah, you see the poor old Naga just kind of waddles in, goes, maybe not, and then has to just walk it off. And in doing so, the great chase down. I really like the itemization of a Taker, having this Blink Dagger so early on. Gave him so much opportunities to be aggressive.
Yeah, great dive from Supreme. Yeah, BKB was coming to an end. Straight in for that.
And another swig of olive oil.
Yeah, Jibe's having a lovely time here. It was the tomato ketchup last time. The question is, what will it be next time?
Ooh.
What other sort of bottles have you got?
I'm down for like a little soy sauce bottle.
A bit of soy sauce.
Go for some soy shots.
Into the breach, they'll be ready to go again very shortly. 40 seconds for Metamorphosis. 17k lead, very much keeping Ivy under control.
just positioning for Roshan. You occupy the Radiant Triangle, you skip to the top of mid-wave. You don't really care too much about bottom, you still have a tier 1 available.
Radiant's top tower
And in doing
is
so,
under
you
attack.
keep yourself in contention for this Roshan.
Loaded to the gills.
See bottom Max. Trying to find some space to work towards the tier 1.
All right. Okay, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower
Let's keep
is
live.
under
All right, I
attack.
want to give a big shout out to Jibe, being one of the few players that actively buys Vanguard in laning phase to disassemble for Lotus Orb, keeping casual VIP booster into then potentially buying Aeon Disc later down the line. You don't see it this often.
Dire's
I think maybe
bottom
Ice have done it a couple times or whatever, but realistically, it's not common practice on offlaners.
Sure.
And I am very happy to have just noticed that he's done this in this game.
And it's what you like it because most of the time holding on to a Vanguard in the later portions of the game, just you're not really getting too much value from a Vanguard.
Yeah, it's just a bit useless for Vanguard. The scope of the item kind of goes 0 to minute 15, it's like high value, then it slowly starts falling off again. So being able to disassemble, buy that Lotus against the Winter Wyvern, the Beastmaster, even the Naga, like super high value. So I like the fact that he itemized for the lane, but had scope to be able to pivot later down the line. And Naga tries to go aggressive with farm. Oh, the headband break!
They've got him. The curse will come out, but I'll take her off to the side. Should be able to get. Let's go. Ooh, that last hit that came in. It looked like he was almost able to actually save himself for the song, but the final right click that came in before the song came off took him down. So we'll get Kadaro with the ultimates, but still losing low skill. It certainly hurts. It's going to continue to have the difference between him and Otaka increase.
I just want to watch that one more time, if possible. Just the puck breaking the core with the headband, then instantly back to the game. Nothing crazy, nothing more. Just quick break and done.
At the end of the fight, though, I mean, if he evaded that hit, would he have lived?
Look at that. No one had BKB, so probably does.
He would have been able to
Actually, no, let's
keep
keep the replay. So yeah,
look at this.
Headband break from puck, very cool. No one's pressed BKB. Currently feared, coiled the back line.
He gets the song off.
Yep, miss.
Oh.
Hit, miss. 2 misses. 3 misses, actually.
And then here, look,
that's a 4th. What the? That's a lot of misses. Oh, kind of.
Look, if that hit misses, he could have.
He missed so many prior.
Oh, he just picked up Artem. Maybe he got that because he died. But yeah, if that hit missed, he might have actually lived low skill.
There was at least 3 misses there, but fair play. If he really lucked out and got the 4th.
Another one.
And another one, yeah. But no, I love the fact that puck with the headband, constantly looking for these breaks, looking for these plays. Much easier than a 4-star. You don't have to care about direction, just pushes them back. Yeah, Supreme just had a really good game on his puck. What is he now? Yeah, 11, 2, and 10. Scaled nicely into the game. 22,000 gold. Miles ahead of the Zeus. Really unlocked his team to be more passive. Yeah, I like seeing these mid laners that once they have a good start to the game, they open up their supports and everyone else just to farm in the pockets where they're going aggressive. Finding that synergy is often quite hard. Some mids like to be a bit more reactionary. But this has been a stellar game from Supreme, at least.
Ivy's looking to get out on the map and try and find Into the Breach separated. See top lane. There's the combo with the refresher. Mobi's got the damage to burst through Supreme. We'll see bottom.
They found so many kills.
They'll find Jibe as well.
Nice try.
Dude, I literally just praised the puck on a really good game. Ah, well. Sorry, Supreme. I cursed you. That was the big refresher double kill. Puck dying very quickly.
Perfect.
What was that? Yeah, he got hit by an arrow into double Nimbus. Double Zeus ult. Christ, not many heroes would live through that amount of damage.
And with that, Ivy's actually able to get over to Into the Breach's side of the map. They might be able to push at some tier 2s.
A small lapse of judgment in the damage Ivy could present now, and yeah, some very key pickoffs. The fact your Sanking's bot, your puck's top. Yeah, Ivy really reading the map really well there. Max has picked up 1 item. Actually, 2 items technically, the Shard and the Blink since the Helm of the Overlord. Still unfortunately not able to overtake the Mirana and farm. Still providing quite a lot for his team. Luckily, it's an offlaner that, even if in a bad game, having the Raw, the Ancient group, the split pushing chance, the Vision, you kind of can fall behind and not feel too bad.
Oh, look at that as well. Getting the time, this Relic for the Zeus.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I'm sure Fogged is very happy right now in the green room.
Yeah. That's the juicy one.
Famous Relic. Oh, I hate neutral items. Oh,
Cute.
he's very dead. To be fair though, the puck did get the spell prism, so we got some annoyance from both teams, like equally annoying.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'd argue probably also want the relic for the puck as well, but alas. Hasankin completed the end. Oh no, man. Oh, he's going for like the 40-minute pipe with that VIP booster that we mentioned from the lane phase.
Yeah, I mean, you know, anytime you're against a Zeus, the pipe's going to feel nice.
Yeah. I think the main thing here is buying a late game pipe is only good when you have illusion carries that need to be able to keep the illusions alive, right? So in theory, TB press Manta, creates illusion, pipe them all. It's going to look good. And Zeus going down to some puck clicks potentially.
Oh, but no.
Max! Oh, Max!
In with the Raw. He's going to be able to keep Mobile alive, maybe.
No!
Oh, Supreme still finishes him off.
That was Max's moment. Oh, he nearly did it.
Back into the jungle. They'll take the outpost back their way. And with that, into the breach. Should be in a pretty good shape to try poking at the barracks again.
All right, odds. Is he going to get a regen rune? You just kill the Zeus, clutch it out, you don't die. 3 seconds, yes or no, Owen?
No, it's going to be an illusion rune top. Oh, no.
Oh,
Not even. It's the worst.
It's the worst rune.
It's the worst. We'll see this again. As he was just so close to catching him there, Kadaro. Tried for the pull before the TP was successful, but low skill makes it away, and he has got his next item done. The Bloodthorn's complete.
Yeah, the good thing there is not hitting that black hole. At least you killed the Zeus, so this high ground siege doesn't feel as worse. Quick pick onto Cube.
See Max? Goes for the Raw, but the Lotus was up, and Max will end up dying to the Midnight Pulse. Now, low skill, he's got the Song of the Siren. What have they got to follow? Oh, no, we saw to the side, JM. He was sitting there waiting to follow up with the Curse opportunity, but he wasn't prepared for Ari to just jump him and catch him with a bushwhack. As he'll buy back straight away.
The arrow.
And just coming onto a take. He's getting a little bit low here.
He has Sunder.
He should be able to heal back up. As he'll turn over towards, I believe, Ari took his HP. Doesn't mean that Ari nearly dies. He will get out of the base. I'll take out having to put the BKB to back off Ari. He'll get the TP out just in time. Max before the Splinter Blast catches him. So, a bit of a dive, but they don't lose anything into the breach. They get out of there, and they will be able to force a couple of buybacks there from JM and Q.
That was a lot of a dive, honestly. That was potentially going to be like a free Rax, but Supreme, he really wanted to lock down this Naga Siren. Could have been a free melee Rax, maybe even a tier 3 mid, but sure, they go over aggressive. They might regret this, 40 minutes down the line, but for now, not too bad. Force out a couple buybacks like you mentioned. Wait for that next meta, and then look to go again. And
I was a little bit surprised by Mobile with this sort of selection. At the 25, going for the AoE Lightning Bolt, I guess wanting that extra sort of AoE clear, but at the same time, isn't the plus arc lightning damage just really nice when you're up against this sort of, in this sort of base defense position?
Yeah, it's a difficult one. Like, if you look at his talent choices, he's gone for the ulti damage, because of course he's got the refresher. Then the AoE talent, he didn't go for like the mini stun into then the AoE, which normally is the classic combo. As you see Puck once again demonstrating his elusiveness.
Oh, must see on the back.
The black hole.
He's able to get in and catch the three of them in the black hole. Supreme's ready to come back over with the orb. They get the hit over onto the Zeus as Mobile goes down. Low skill. They'll try and bail the rest out of there with a song. And it's the priest there will look to chase. Well, it does nearly. Oh, it did catch Cube actually.
They saw a glimpse of him. They know he's up there.
Oh, the arrow!
Go and get him, get him, get him, get him!
Oh, he's not going to be able to do it. Phase shifts back up. Supreme's going to be fine. And he'll be able to take Cube out. And that's, of course, Cube and Mobile out of the game, neither with buyback.
Cube's so nearly was a god. The Randy arrow to try and hit the puck. He hits the puck, jumps on in.
This push is going to be hard to stop with just the three of them.
I blame Spell Prism for that one. But anyways, straight away into the mid lane. Zeus dead for 55, Mirana dead for 73. Naga not really able to enter any of this fight.
Radiant's middle barracks barracks are under attack.
I feel like the damage numbers on Naga are very low this game.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Unable to really enter into these engagements, being getting bushwhacked, or the sandstorm, or the fear of the coil, the hole. A lot of AoE deterrents preventing Naga from entering that big duel of the Terrorblade.
In the mid.
Radiant's top tower.
I'm going to start poking at low skill, caught in the Dream Coil.
Radiant's top barracks.
Will manage to walk it off, but of course the space is being made, the damage is being done. The Mega Creeps,
yeah.
they're up and out against Ivy. Song from low skill. We have Max with a buyback available. He's going to get himself on top of Otaka. See if he can do this. I mean, the Manta's up to remove the Bloodthorn straight away. They'll put the BKB, they'll use the Curse, but immediately it comes to an end. Kadara jumping up towards the fountain. And Low Skill's trying to get himself back to safety. They'll heal him up with the Cold Embrace. But as it comes to an end, he's almost certainly going to fall. The BKB is popped. Can he escape this night?
Oh, he can!
Oh, again, the evasion for the Butterfly just enough to keep him alive as he scrambles back towards the fountain. He won't die, and with that, they'll get to live to see another day here, Ivy. They'll get to try and hold.
Oh, okay. Into the breach, going to reset. Wait for their big cooldowns and go again. Fortification was used. Of course, Naga living on a sliver of HP.
Yeah.
Butterfly evasion, high ground evasion, walking up. But still, I think that was the perfect demonstration of how Naga is not enjoying this game. You get on top of the Terrorblade at the start of the fight, you drop your song, you go for the A-Clips, then there's the Sandstorm, the Burrow Strike, the Bushwhack, just so, like even the Maelstrom or the Hoodwink. These smaller things just coming in, and the Naga, the illusion's instantly dying. Yeah, it's so difficult for Naga to even enter low skill. 1, 2, and 4 after 45 minutes. Never really found a moment in the game where it's like, this is my game to take over.
A full refresher on Otaka. I mean, him on the other side, he's had a textbook game. No, 7-0-12. Done exactly what he's needed to as the Terrorblade.
Yeah, the first phase Terrorblade. They picked it with confidence. See a couple heroes, pick it, ban, go.
Max. It's going to lead in with the roar. Until they get the Bushwhack out onto the two of them. Otaka getting focused by low skill with the BKBs out, as well as the Metamorphosis. They're holding back with the ultimate, but Kadaro just drops the black hole, locking down low skill. A Cold Embrace buys some time for low skill. See if they can fight as the Cold Embrace comes to an end, because already the backline Supremes just jumped. The rest of Ivy is 4 dead. Make that 5 here with low skill popping the BKB, trying to run, but the damage is done. A team wipe by Into the Breach as they lose nothing but take everything. And there it is. GG is called. Into the Breach will take this game 1.
Whew. All right, we didn't get to see the combo of the 5-man coil into the 5-man fear from Terrorblade. Very unfortunate, maybe in next game, but yeah, for Into the Breach, this is the type of game that they wanted throughout the entire DPC that they've been looking for. This kind of perfect demonstration of playing lanes, farming, and then mirroring each other's